mukbang, a mukbangin', mukbang, we hangin', we bang, we bangin'. What's up, Yummy Biters? Happy Halloween, you guys. Happy Halloween. And we're coming to y'all with a Halloween mukbang special. We are going to tell some real life. What kind of stories is it? Because y'all gonna be telling them. What kind of stories is it?
We're gonna be telling real life stories of our townhome that was haunted in Houston. So if real life ghost stories scare you, don't watch the video.
And we're going to be eating candy, which I don't know if y'all can see it. Hopefully y'all can. We're gonna be eating candy and some snacks, y'all. We got, what is this? I forgot.
Crunch and Munch.
Crunch and Munch, y'all. We got some Crunch and Munch. We have a pile of chocolates and candies. We got some cheese dip, some queso, got some trail mix, and some chips. All right, so who wants to? And Jaden's here, y'all. We need a thumbnail real quick before we start. Come on. Come here. Yes, right there. You can sit right there, buddy. Okay, y'all ready? Come on. Somebody can start. Oh, y'all, please do what? Thumbs up this video. Subscribe if you haven't already for everyday videos. And y'all, in the comments, we want to know what you guys are for Halloween. Whoever celebrates Halloween, let us know what you were for Halloween. Okay. Let's get started.
And tell us about y'all ghost stories.
Yeah.
Why is there cheese on the candy?
That was me. No accident.
So, back in, what was it, 2008, we moved into our dream townhome. We loved it. Yeah, we wanted that townhome so bad, and we got it.
Sure did.
So, I don't even know if I ever told y'all this, but it wasn't the first day. Like, about the third day we was in there, I had put together everybody's beds, arranged all the furniture in the rooms, and I did the game room last.
That was our room.
No, the game room downstairs where I was at.
Oh.
So as soon as I put all the furniture on the side and put boxes, and I sat down on the couch in the game room for the first time. I was just sitting there. I ain't had a TV on or nothing. I don't even think it was hooked up. It was the first time that I sat down in that house by myself, and I was still. As soon as I did that, I felt the presence of somebody walk right up on me, like somebody walk right up in your personal space. To the point where I had to address it, like, why you walking all up on me like that? I don't know.
That's weird.
I don't know who you are, but I'm here now. Back up off my space. I even said, all this house, and you got to walk right up on me? Find somewhere else to be. That's how I talk to spirits.
You talk to...
Yeah.
really?
That wasn't my first experience. Y'all probably don't know. I can see and hear sometimes.
You
spirits,
can see?
dead people. Yeah. Like, before we get into these townhome stories, for example. Oh, that was at the townhome. Let me see if I can think of something before the townhome. The apartment I lived at before the townhome, same thing happened. I had just moved in. I was in the kitchen, and I seen a shadow person walk out of the room and stand right in the den where I was at. I had to pray over the house, open the doors, tell it to get out of there. I can tell when something is bad, when a bad spirit is around.
Was that when you was walking around burning sage?
I done that at the townhome, but this was before the townhome.
That stuff was stinking.
This was before the townhome. That's how bad it got in the townhome. I had to burn sage like I was a Catholic priest or something, or somebody from 2,000 years ago, trying to cast the demons out of the house. It was serious. The dog seen it. The kids seen it. My 2 kids that don't live with us experienced it. Even YummyBites experienced it, but she don't remember now. She don't remember nothing. She has no memory. She used to be home by herself. The kids would be at school. I would be at work. And she would be scared to come out of the room because of the sound she would hear in the house. Do y'all remember her talking about that? Because that's when I was like, I knew for 100% it's real. Even though I knew it was real, when every single person in the house experienced it, then I knew it was for real. Like, one time, I tell you one of them times, and let's get into this, because we're going to talk about sleep paralysis too. People call it sleep paralysis because they ain't never been through it. It's just these spirits that come up on you, paralyze you where you can't move in your sleep. Usually I can't open my eyes. One time it came over me. This was in a townhome.
Oh my God.
I opened my eyes. As I was like coming out of paralysis, I able to open my eyes, and it was a girl in a hospital gown.
My God.
Her skin was white. She was in a hospital gown, and she was on the side of the bed like she was coming for me or something. It was just like something you see in a scary movie, but it was not a movie, and I was not sleeping.
Okay, what's it called?
Sleep paralysis?
Yeah, that's what the scoff.
I like it for some reason
I was
because
talking to
I
my
just sit. I open my eyes. My eyes are open. I just sit there and just lay there, and it just be quiet, and like I hear my fan, but if I didn't have my fan on, I'm pretty sure I'll be scared to sleep in my own room with my door closed or just by myself. But that fan, it helped me because I gotta hear something to put myself to sleep.
Now, since you talking over there, let's get to you. Because in that townhome, remember when Destiny moved out and you moved into her room where that attic door was at? Remember you used to hear stuff?
I used to hear stuff. It was like this room upstairs, and I have like an attic, and it was an attic door that was in my room. And whenever I would be asleep, I would hear stuff fall, or like something being thrown or something. And I would always get scared. I would go in Lele and Nene room to go sleep in their room for a little bit because I'd be scared. I'd be so scared I had to leave. And I wanted that room so bad. And I got it. And I was scared.
What about when you would hear, I remember you talking about you would hear talking in the attic. It would be cussing, but it wouldn't be using cuss words. It would be using words like dang and heck and all of that.
I swear
You don't remember?
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Well,
Sorry, y'all.
Tell them about the
No, I was telling my friends about. Just like a day ago, I think it was yesterday, I was telling my friends about, like, when I had got paralyzed and stuff. They was like, well, we was having a whole argument about it and stuff.
Okay.
And I asked the teacher, she was like, oh, that's sleeping paralysis or something like that.
Come on, we're telling stories. Forget the scoffers.
Oh, okay.
How about...
So, one day on Halloween,
Here, turn around.
when we were living in that house in Houston, I think it actually was Halloween, and we laid our candy out and stuff, and for some reason, like, there was an orange Tootsie Pop jumping on the bed. Like, I remember this. The bed was made perfectly, and an orange Tootsie Pop was jumping on the bed. Nothing.
Right in between all of y'all, right? You remember that, Molly?
Actually, I don't remember nobody in the room.
You remember?
I was in there.
I remember me, like, walking up the stairs, and I stopped, and I seen it.
I was up there.
And you remember it jumping?
I'm trying to remember some more.
Tell me, let's talk about this Tootsie Pop jumping.
Really?
Was it?
That was really fun.
It was funny.
It's funny. It was
This girl
scary.
think it's funny. You like sleep paralysis? Are you kidding me, son?
You just sit there. It's really nothing wrong. I ain't seen no child or nobody walking up
one
in
time
front
when
of
I
me.
had got paralyzed, I seen a girl with a black braid, and she was white.
That was over here, though, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Not too long ago.
With a black braid?
Yep.
Where? In your room?
Yes, I got paralyzed, and I had my eyes closed, and I don't think I could. I didn't try to open my eyes, but they were closed, and I didn't open them. And I seen the girl, and then I tried to what am I seeing? And I just kept on seeing the girl till it was over.
What you want, Jay?
Y'all know how y'all walking in the dark, and then you all of a sudden you get a feeling that it's something behind you, and then you get to like this little feeling like it make you want to move your feet real quick. I be screaming in my mouth because I don't want to scream out loud because I be thinking.
You be feeling that over here?
Huh? Whenever I go upstairs, and then cause like you gotta move out the way to
You
open
can have
the
whatever
door.
you want, better get it.
And then when I turn off the light, I be in the dark, and I feel like something's behind me trying to come get me. And I'll run so quick out y'all room. I'll fly down the stairs. I'll be so scared. It's like the dark. It's like the dark. What do you call it? The dark. It got something with hiding, but yeah, stuff hiding in the dark, like ghosts and stuff.
And one time I was paralyzed. I've been getting paralyzed since I was a kid, but I just started being able to open my eyes when I was grown. One time I got paralyzed and I opened my eyes up. This was before we had moved into townhome. I opened my eyes and it was a whole bunch of something was running over me. From my feet to my head, they was just moving real fast. I didn't know what it was until one of them stopped. It was a big ghost rat. There was ghost rats. I could see through them, but it was a whole group of rats just running over my body real fast. One of them stopped and started sniffing around. That's how I knew it was a rat, yeah.
I swear, if one of my friends see this, they don't think it's so funny.
Another time it happened to me.
Somebody about to come up to me at school. Why you like being paralyzed? Okay, a Tootsie Roll jumping on the bed. Really,
Yeah.
Jay?
Yeah, it'd be funny till it happened to you. Imagine if it took your candy was jumping on the bed. I can't believe didn't y'all come running
Of course.
telling me?
I would have wanted to
did.
move out of that house.
And then when I think it was you and Nene. Y'all was upstairs, and Bobby, first started downstairs. Bobby, he was barking like towards upstairs. We had that little glass window thing. Bobby was barking up there, and then all of a sudden Bobby went upstairs and went to that corner where the light is and started barking in that space. We was all up there trying to see what he was barking at.
That's when I got some sage after that.
That's when you got the stuff.
He was scared of something. He was up there. He was
barking
around the corner. Yeah, he would look around the corner, and then he would get scared and he would back up. He would barking like somebody was in the house. Yeah, you don't remember that?
I was really scared.
I just remember when
all the clothes. Is Bobby really barking at this wall? I was like, do he see
He was barking at something that we couldn't see.
And I remember, I think Mama told us to like fold the clothes, and there was like a whole bunch of clothes on the couch, and Bobby was sitting on the clothes, like I guess he thought it was comfortable, and I seen like a dark shadow like on the ceiling, and Bobby just barking at it. I was so scared.
What?
One time.
Didn't I tell you that before? When Bobby was barking at that dark shadow?
Yeah, I mean, it was so many stories. Yeah, I know y'all told me everything. But one time I had came out of the game room. I was in the kitchen getting something to eat probably. And on my way back to the game room, a shadow person came out of the game room, walked straight at me, walked through me, and then poked me in the back.
Oh my God.
I felt a finger poke me in the back.
You telling me something.
I didn't even turn around.
Why didn't you turn around?
Because these spirits, they want to scare you.
I probably would have ran into the
I'm not going to give them the
If
pleasure.
something like that happened to me, I would be in somebody's mental institution. No, I'm serious. Because I would be scared of my life. Like, I couldn't do it. Like, I would not be able to deal with something like that.
I learned from Nightmare on Elm Street. At the end of the first Nightmare on Elm Street, that's how they defeated Freddy. She turned her back on him like, I take away every bit of power I ever gave you. And she wasn't scared and he disappeared. So that's how I deal with him.
I'm too scary.
I don't show him that I'm scared.
I can't do it.
I show him I'm
Scoot over, Leia.
But the good thing is when you're
Scoot over.
You know the
We can't see
public
you.
can take care of you. Because when I get scared, I felt like whenever, I remember this. Whenever I would get scared, I would go into my big sister room. But when Lele would see I was gone, she would come in there and come and get me. So I put, you. So we had bunk beds, and so I would put like an extra cover, like to make a little fort and make it hide my body, like whenever Lele wake up, she won't know that I'm gone. So when I did that, I woke up because I think I heard something, and then all I heard was, boo. I got under the covers so fast, and it scared me so much. I was under the covers shaking. You didn't hear me?
No.
Oh my God. All right. You want me to start from the beginning?
No, just what happened.
I was sleeping with the when you make a fort, we had the twin bed, the bunk beds, and I put a cover like up at the ceiling, and then all this, like, I woke up out of nowhere, and then all of a sudden all I heard was boo, and I got under the cover so quick.
Somebody said boo?
Yeah, it wasn't Lele because it sounded like a dude.
Exactly.
What are you talking about?
Because when Javari came to live with us, that gave me the chills.
Oh my God.
That just scared me. Why?
No.
When Javari came to live with us, he one time, you know, he was experiencing the same thing too. And then one day he had like a dream, but it was more than a dream, because in the dream it was like he was in the past. It was like the 80s, right? And it was a dude who lived there. He had like one of them, you know, them cars with like old school Trans Am or whatever. You probably don't know. Like they have a Firebird on it or whatever. There was a dude who lived there. He told Javari his name and everything. He had his name was spray painted, was designed on his car. He lived there. I think he killed himself there. Cause I forgot the details of the dream. I wish Javari called. I just talked to him earlier. He's supposed to call me back. In the dream, like he you know, showed Javari like what happened about this. This was how he felt like this was his house because he used to live there.
Yeah, and that's how spirits are when they don't want to leave the house.
And he killed himself there. I think it was something about his girlfriend or something. I don't remember what it was. And then in the dream, Javari came. Oh, was it in real life? And the Javari was coming running to tell me, ooh, because like he was like, ooh, I know what's going on. And when he got downstairs to come tell me, it was like a ton of bricks hit him and just brought him down to the ground and paralyzed him where he couldn't move. But he had the dude's name and everything. So that's what I think. He was trying to scare us because he wanted us out.
He had his name.
Yeah, he knew what his name was.
So why we didn't investigate to see if something had happened there?
I don't know. I
didn't even know none of this stuff was going on, y'all. Okay.
I would burn my sage and pray in every room. Y'all remember that?
I didn't even know.
Yeah.
I just know. And then when you was burning the stage, you didn't really tell me what was going on. You just said that you trying to get the evil spirits out of the house, but I didn't know any of the stuff that was going on. Like all this stuff, it seems new to me.
Yeah.
I know I ain't
You
with
knew
my
what was going on. We talked about it to you. You even experienced it, but I don't know why you can't retain information.
How did nothing happen to you?
I told you one time we was like arguing or whatever, and I was in the kitchen and that same spirit person came out of the game room and walked through the den and went into the bedroom, walked through the door, of course, went in the bedroom where you was at. We were mad at each other, so I ain't even say nothing. That's why that spirit.
Oh, you just let him go in there? Oh, that's real nice.
What was I supposed to do? That's what you get in there, harbor and hate. Now you got some company.
Oh, he went in there with you.
But no, Leah, what about when you seen the shadow person when we was in the game room?
Oh, yeah.
I feel like his
Tell him
name
about
I
what
said I was
Sabian
about to
or
go to the
something.
restroom.
Sabian? Girl, don't say that.
Wait, what?
That sounds like the
He
demon.
wasn't Sabian. If you already called, I could he probably remember the name.
How you remember his dream?
He told me about it. I don't forget stuff that's serious.
No, like it was you remember something being a dude?
I mean, no.
Cause when I heard boo, that sounded like a dude saying boo.
No.
When Javar and Trey was spending the night over there, did they tell y'all about when they did they was upstairs talking about, cause they experienced something. And then so they was like, "Oh, we're gonna go up there." They had watched some, one of these movies, one of these shows about people communicating with the spirit. So they was like, if it's a spirit in here, knock on the wall 3 times or something like that.
Oh.
And it knocked 3 times. They was so scared.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they was scared to death. Wow. But tell them about the shadow person that you seen when we was all in the game room in the middle of the day. What did it do?
It walked past like that wall right there where you finna go to the restroom. It walked.
Yeah, the shadow person walked past the doorway to the bathroom, turned the light on.
Oh, it turned on the light?
Yes. Turned the light on, then turned it off, and then walked back. And Leia was sitting there because she seen it pass.
Really?
Turn the light on and off, and then go. She couldn't even say nothing. Yeah. I was like, babe, what's wrong? Yeah, you know.
What I say? What did I say?
It passed and then. Like, come on, bro. Really? Give them the details, babe. Speak up.
It passed.
That dude was trying to get us up out of there. Turned the light on, then turned it off, and it passed by.
But that was the scariest thing that happened to me in that house when
he
I
said
heard
boo.
boo. Like I was like it sounded like a real person, like a human
Like
being.
somebody was right there, huh?
Like,
inside, like sound like he was inside the tent.
like
Man, you never told nobody that.
Mama, stop! I'm getting scared. He was he was behind, like right real close to the cover. And all right, this me and this the cover. He was right there. And I was just laying on my side like.
Was you paralyzed?
I heard boo, and I was just so scared. I made sure every hole was closed. I made sure every.
You felt safe too. Why do you feel safe under the covers?
I don't know. If I seen a ghost with a knife, I hide under my covers. I wouldn't even run.
I would run.
Covers is safe. Covers is safe.
One time, Javar would always talk about how he would hear the sounds upstairs. Y'all ever heard like when you downstairs would hear sounds upstairs? He could never describe it to me what it was. So one day we came home and I would pick him up from school. So then he went in his room. I went in the room, and when I came out, he was trying to tell me that he had heard it. But I was like, "What did it sound like?" And he couldn't describe it. So I was in the bathroom downstairs waiting to hear it. And then I heard it. It sounded like somebody was scraping their fingernails on the wall. You know how the walls got that spackly paint on it or whatever? It sounded like somebody was scratching their fingers on the wall. And as soon as the moment that I heard the scratching on the wall, he jumped up out of the game room and came in there. He didn't hear it, but that's the moment that he got in his mind. He was like, oh, I know what it sounded like. It sounded like somebody scratching their fingernails on the wall.
Really?
And that was at the exact moment I had heard it scratching on the wall. Like loud and clear. Somebody was scratching the wall upstairs.
He talking about some ooh. What you mean ooh? What are you oohing for? That's scary.
No, because he couldn't express what he heard. He couldn't describe to me what it sounded like. And then that was when it clicked into his head. Oh, it sounded like somebody scratching their fingers on the wall. He was all excited because like, this what it sounded like. And I'm like,
forgot that was scary.
I had just heard it.
Wow.
Your mama used to hear stuff rolling around upstairs like it was on the hardwood floor, even though it was carpet up there. And she would be scared to come out the room. Exactly. That's why she was scared to come out the room. Oh, and she would hear bumping and stuff upstairs. She would be stuck in the room all day. I can't believe she don't remember that.
I'd be scared to be in y'all room. Y'all had a whole walk-in closet. Something could have walked past and then walked into y'all restroom.
Nothing. I had never seen nothing at their house that scared me out of my wits because y'all know that we would have been out of there. Y'all know that.
You heard the sound.
I wouldn't have stayed there.
You heard the sound. You just don't remember. You wouldn't come out the room.
Nothing has ever scared me out of my wits because if something ever did, everybody would know about it.
And then y'all walk
the family,
shower.
everybody.
That thing is scary. It's cold in there. Then I got a glass window.
I think he either when he was living there, he lived upstairs or he died upstairs. Because I don't really remember.
I'm pretty sure he died upstairs. That's where all the action be.
Yeah.
Really? Wow. Boo? What? Boo.
What else? There was so much stuff going on in there.
No, that was an actual animal.
What?
In that other basement or whatever upstairs. When you walk upstairs.
An animal?
Like, yeah.
You heard an animal in the attic? In that other attic?
Animal.
Really? What it sound like?
Like a rat or something. Like an actual animal.
Daddy, right before you get paralyzed, do you hear something in your ear? Like, you hear like something? Or it just happened?
You?
Like,
it just happened.
the time that I got, what?
You know, go ahead.
What?
Now I'm telling you, this is going to be scary.
The
He just remember something.
The times that I got paralyzed, I had my headphones in. Every single time I got paralyzed, I had my, oh God. And every single time,
can pick them up.
And every single time I take them out, I don't get paralyzed. But when I have my headphones in, when I fall asleep with my headphones in, when I'm about to fall asleep and I still have my headphones in, it's like I hear something, then I wake up and then I'm paralyzed.
Yeah. So if Javar was having, it was messing with him. He was getting paralyzed and stuff. And he told me about it, and I was like, I told him about it. All you got to do is call on Jesus, because anybody who dealing with it, you get paralyzed and you can't move and you scared, just say Jesus. All you gotta do is just say Jesus, and your body gonna start tingling. They're gonna leave because they terrified of Jesus. So anyway, I told him about to do that. So he was like, okay. And it hadn't happened to me in a long time. I told him about it. That night when it happened, he said it grabbed him. And then he said Jesus. And it let him go and it grabbed him again. He said Jesus. He let him go and grabbed it again. And he said, what is Jesus doing for you now? Told him that. And the same night, it came to me. And I swear it grabbed me so hard it felt like a football player tackled me. And I said, Jesus, let me go. And then hit me hard again. Jesus, let me go. Hit me hard again. It didn't say what Jesus is doing for you now. But he kept letting me go and grabbing me again. Let me go and grabbing me again. Like, out of paralysis, boom, I got you again. You paralyzed. Out of paralysis, boom.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I can't believe it said that.
Yeah, it told him, what is Jesus doing for you now? Can you believe that?
That's scary.
But I don't think it messed with him no more after that.
Do you remember stuff that happened to you when you were a kid?
I got a question for y'all, for the both of y'all. Are y'all gonna be up tonight?
I don't know.
Wow.
What?
I probably am.
I'm not going to sleep. I gotta go to sleep, but y'all up.
She's scary.
They don't do that.
I'm just like, I swear to God, y'all, nothing has ever scared me. I've always prayed to God that nothing like that would ever happen to me, because I know that I would probably go insane, or I would need to go to a hospital or something.
Mama, no.
And I wouldn't be able to do nothing for the rest of my life. Like, I would be so scared just to live. I'm serious. Or be scared that it's going to come back and scare me again or something. I have never had anything. All I've ever had was the sleep paralysis, which I told y'all about that. That's all I've ever had, and I had that twice.
Vacuum.
That was the sleep paralysis.
Hold on,
Tell them about that story about the vacuum.
Hold on, wait.
In this house.
So every night, me, Lele, or whenever Nene came over our house, we would pray. I'm saying for y'all.
Oh, yeah, I remember
God
you
lay
used
me
to pray.
down to sleep.
Yeah.
I praise the Lord, my soul to keep.
I praise the
Either
Lord.
keep or take.
I pray the Lord my soul to keep.
Oh, I'm start all over. God lay me down to sleep. I praise the Lord, my soul to keep. If I die before I wake, I praise the Lord, my soul to keep. And I would say extra. Amen. Praise the Lord. Love you, God. Amen.
Oh,
So,
yeah, I remember you said that.
I went to sleep and dude said boo to me. Every night.
Every night.
You? No.
He said boo more than once?
No. I'm talking about mama. Every night that you didn't went to sleep, nothing happened to you?
Never.
So the paralysis or something?
That happened over here twice. Nothing ever happened to me over there.
Tell them about it.
Huh?
I know something.
Tell us about the vacuum.
About the I told you, that was literally 3 seconds. Like, I was dreaming. I think that's what I thought I was doing. I was dreaming. I came downstairs and
The vacuum cleaner in real life was sitting down here at the foot of the stairs.
I heard the that's what made me come. I said I heard the vacuum cleaner running. I came downstairs and then that's when it took me. I went into paralysis. I went into paralysis or whatever y'all want to call it. I don't know what it was, but it's almost like it takes you. It's like you're in this trance.
It takes you.
And you can't do anything. You can't holler. You can't say nothing. And when I was waking up, I was trying to say something and I couldn't. I woke up going, because I was trying to talk, but I couldn't. And I hope I told it like that last time because I really can't remember. I think that's how it went.
What was you trying to say?
It paralyzed you and you couldn't talk. You was trying to talk, and then when you finally woke up, you was back in the bed and you came out with it.
Yeah, and I remember one time I had this dream, y'all. Oh my God, this was scary to me. This was scary to me. The Lord had came back, y'all. Remember I told you? The Lord had came back, y'all, to come and take everybody to heaven. And the Lord had took everybody, y'all, except for me and Murder Show.
That's a lie, because he coming for you,
I swear to God. And I told him, when I had that dream, I woke and I told him, I was like, oh my God. We were the only ones that wasn't taken. Everybody, he was lifting, they were lifting up into the heavens to go to Jesus. And we were the only ones. I don't know. You know, Leia think everything's funny. Because I'm having chills right now. And I don't think it's funny.
That's kind of funny. Y'all the only two down here. Y'all seeing our souls flying up to the...
We was the only ones that did not go. The only ones. And I also had a dream also about a big old alien... what do you call them? UFOs. It was covering the entire sky, y'all. It was so big. Oh my God. I can't remember. It was so real though. I can't remember what the circumstances were and what was happening. I just remember that. I remember that big old spaceship. It was covering almost the whole sky. I couldn't even, that's all I could see was that spaceship. It was shaped just like one. It was gray. I don't remember seeing any aliens though. I don't remember seeing any aliens, but I saw that big old spaceship. But I remember I had told you what had happened, but I can't remember now, y'all.
Now let me tell.
Abducted.
Before we get off aliens, and then I want you to talk about that time when
I don't remember.
Something messed with us up in the room not too long ago. You remember
that?
Up here?
Yeah. What? But before we go there, before we moved here, when we were still in Houston, before we moved in the townhome, one night I woke up. I was in the bed sleeping, but I woke up and I was on the outside of the patio outside. You know how apartments had that closed-in patio? I was on the outside of the patio wall, leaning on it like this. And I woke up and I was like, what am I doing out here? And I looked up and it was, all I could see in the sky was a spaceship right over the apartments. It covered the tops of the next apartments. That's all I could see was a spaceship full of lights right over the apartment. And then I blacked back out again. And when I woke up in the morning, I had such a terrible feeling. The only way for me to describe it was like I felt like my whole family had died in like a house fire or a car wreck or something. Like I had lost everybody in a terrible accident. Like that's how bad I felt. Like I felt just like sick to my stomach bad. But I couldn't even understand why I was feeling like that. And I refused to get out of the bed until I wrap my mind around why do I feel like this. And then I remembered about that. But I didn't think none of it back then. We didn't have internet. I didn't even know how to use a computer. We didn't have cable or nothing. I didn't know nothing about other people's alien abductions. But after I got hip to the computer and started investigating stuff like that, I learned that's exactly what has happened to other people who've been abducted by aliens. Sometimes you wake up when they're bringing you back, and then they knock you out again or whatever. But they say that's the thing. You wake up with this terrible feeling and you don't know why. Because you can't remember what happened. But your soul know you've been through something traumatic and you still be left with that trauma, but with no memory.
What do they do with you when they abduct?
I don't know. They do a lot. They be taking women, they be making babies out of humans and aliens.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Now, getting back to me and Yummy. One night I woke up. I had just went to bed at 5:20 in the morning. Yummy would get up with Jaden at 5:50. So I laid down. That was only 30 minutes of sleep. I woke up feeling like I had been violated. And I knew had nobody been in the house. I didn't even say nothing about it. I was thinking like, did the spirit do something to me or something? Because something ain't right. But I didn't say nothing about it. And then a few days later, you went to bring it up about something happening, and I took the words out of your mouth. Could the same thing happen to both of us?
The same thing happened to both of us the same night.
Well, you woke up and was paralyzed, couldn't move.
Yeah, that was the first time I was paralyzed.
And you could feel what was going on.
Yeah, something was violating me or had violated me. I had never felt nothing like that before.
Hold up.
Bob, what?
Just leave it at that. Violated.
My back.
Just leave it violated.
And I felt it like it felt like it was a pole, metal pole.
Mama.
Honestly, that's what it had felt like. It didn't. It felt like it was so open, and
A probe.
I was like, oh my God,
We were probed.
what is that? I
were probed.
couldn't believe how I was feeling, and yeah,
I would never. I can't believe
that
you said
that only happened once
We got probed.
to me.
Alien probe. And I try to look that up. You know, you don't find nothing but just like comedy about it, and it's like such a disinformation on the internet about that. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't find nothing credible about that. Yeah, I would have never said nothing, but when you told me it happened to you, I knew I wasn't crazy. I couldn't believe that. I still can't believe that.
I didn't know what it was. I just knew I woke up and I was feeling weird back there.
Oh,
Like a pole had been
yeah.
like being jammed constantly. And it was hurting.
Yeah, I woke up hurting too. Pretty serious, huh?
It better not come over here.
But no.
Better not come over here. You do
So
that.
when they abducted me when we was living in that apartment, after that I felt something right behind my ear right here. I had something in my ear, like something hard, and I was telling my grandmother about it, about what happened, and about it. And I think they put something in my ear. So she was like, "Boy, come here." And she went in the room and she dug it out of my ear, talking about that's a blackhead. It was something long and black. It wasn't long. It was like a grain of rice, and it was black. It's a blackhead. I ain't never had a blackhead right here. Never. People don't get blackheads behind your ear and it's loose skin.
Hey.
They don't have blackheads.
Mm-hmm.
She popped the alien probe out of my ear. I investigated that after the fact, and that's what the probe
Alien
looked like.
probe.
Alien probe.
Not a probe, an alien implant.
Mm.
It's like some type of biological coating on it, but it's some type of device. I don't know.
Why
what
you
it's
didn't
for.
keep it?
Why would you keep something an alien put inside?
Exactly.
I would want to keep it.
So it
Yeah.
follow you everywhere? You crazy.
It didn't look like nothing. It looked like a blackhead. It looked like something that wasn't nothing. But I knew better than that. You know, I think she just wrapped it up in paper towel and threw it away or something. You know, she just like dismissed it. But I knew better.
Ow.
And Jaden, look, Lam. Jaden got something. You see that? Poking out.
Ew.
Jaden got something poking out of his ear right here. I keep like checking to see if it's gonna go away. It's something in here. You see that?
Gross.
You can see it poking out right there. You see it?
Yeah.
Might have to go get that checked out.
I
So,
got
yeah.
it too.
Aliens is real.
Daddy, I got it too.
Spirits is real. No, more people don't have that. That's not normal.
Y'all done
Yeah.
Oh,
found.
you do have it.
Let me see.
Everyone have it.
No, she
You
got.
weirdo.
I don't have that. Feel my ear. Y'all both been implanted.
You weirdo.
Is it behind your other ear?
You called him a weirdo.
Yes.
Well, what is that behind my ear then? Y'all have like a lump behind my
Yeah,
ear.
but no, do you
You
have a spike
weirdo.
right here like Jay?
No, I don't have a
His
spike.
is
I just have
poking
that
out.
lump.
You got one on
that
each side.
hump.
Both of y'all got that, ain't that something?
Both ears.
I didn't. You had that
Let
all
me
your
see if
life?
you have one. My ear don't have it. Let me see this.
I ain't probed.
Yeah, everybody don't have that.
My ear don't have it either.
I'm
unique.
Gucci.
When
Ain't
you
not
was a
coming over
baby,
here with the weird.
Still in the bassinet. That's what you sleep in before the baby bed. When we was living in that apartment where they had abducted me at.
Me?
Yeah, when you was a
Oh
baby.
God.
I
Who
saw
was in that house?
in
When
that
we found
apartment.
Chico or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
And I found the
Yeah.
dog over the states.
Over the state?
She was sleeping in her bed, and I seen something black circling over her bed, like a shadow thing flying over her bed.
Girl, look at you.
And that was it.
Yeah, that was it.
It was a dark side. I mean, it was a demon.
For sure.
Demon, alien, whatever you call it, it was something black.
I've been probed. Whatever.
Okay.
No, if you was probed, you would know.
Really? You would definitely know.
Wait, probe? That's what y'all was just talking about. I'm talking about probe my ear.
Yeah. No, I think that's an implant.
This is not no implant.
I don't have it. I never knew nobody that had
So
it.
y'all ears are smooth.
Yeah, we don't have that.
Mine ain't.
Yeah, no, you don't have that. What we talking about? You talking about something else.
Well, I don't know what that is behind my ear, y'all. Look at this hump behind my
We
ear.
ain't talking about that. You getting sidetracked. This ain't got nothing to do with that.
Oh no.
You see that?
No, that's not what it is.
Just a sharp object protruding from the behind her ear. Like in a place as if somebody was trying to hide.
I know. I'm just saying I have a hump. That could be something implanted too.
It's a bone.
You don't have a bone in your ear right there. Feel mine like no.
Really?
No, you don't have no bone. Your ear's made of cartilage, not bones.
Oh my god.
Maybe there's a scientific explanation for it. I don't know. I hope so.
I got 2 of them. He got just one.
No, you got it behind both ears too.
Okay, so I got a question for everybody.
What?
What was the scariest thing that ever happened to you? Like out of the story that you just told us.
I'm trying to think if I even told all
When
of
I
them.
got paralyzed.
Me too. That was
When that
it.
dude said,
Thank
boo,
God.
that was the scariest thing ever in my life.
Y'all let us know what the scariest thing that ever happened to y'all in the comments.
When I see that girl and I
When I was
my eyes,
sleeping,
I was scared.
at Jordan Loop, when I was sleeping, I was just sitting there, just wide awake, because I couldn't go to sleep. And I heard boo again. I was trying to sneak on my tablet, and I think I heard Mama coming, and I put it away quick. And I was looking, I was trying to see if she was coming, and I heard boo.
Now,
I went
that's
straight
another
to
place
sleep.
where
I
when
was like,
we
no.
moved in, the first time I sat down,
Do spirits
to myself,
follow us?
an
Because
old woman walked up on me, like in a long old woman gown. You know how they be wearing them old gowns? She walked right up on me. Like, I don't know why spirits do that. They come check you out when you move in there somewhere where they at. They come walk right up on me.
now I would be scared when I'm by myself.
But, what I'm about to say?
It's raining.
I ain't even told half of the stuff I done went through.
Well, we don't have time.
I want to hear his story.
This video is almost an hour.
Daddy, I want to hear your stories.
Come on, let's get to another one. Why is that thing blinking?
Cause it's almost an hour. It's another 29 minutes. It's another 29. It's about to be another 29 minutes.
I keep forgetting what I'm about to say. It was before we moved somewhere. What was it?
Oh, and also one little thing. I was looking for my Wii remote, and I had put it down somewhere, and I knew where I put it, and I looked there like a couple of times. I was like, I know I put that Wii remote right there, and I was looking everywhere, and I was looking in that same spot, and like a couple of minutes went by, because I was like, forget it. And then I looked in that same spot, and it was right there.
That happened. I seen that happen to people on ghost stories, and it happened to me. When we was in Jordan Loop, I couldn't find my cell phone for nothing. I looked for it all night and couldn't find it. But when I wake up in the morning, it's sitting right on the ottoman in the den, right in the open.
Oh my God.
It just appeared out of nowhere.
Somebody probably had your phone and put it back.
No, ain't nobody had the phone. I questioned everybody. Nobody had it.
I could have been lying.
What do we want his phone for?
I probably had it.
Let the people in the comments scoff. Don't really? Was that what you was?
I probably had it going through it.
What's he going through his phone for?
That's grown-up information.
Wow.
I'm just saying. It's probably not true, but I'm just saying. Could have been true though.
But no, at the I used to work in the Arena Towers in Houston. The inside, you can from the bottom all the way to the top is wide open. You got 20 floors. Each floor is like a balcony with suites on the side, but with a railing, and you could jump over. You could fall over if you want. People done killed themselves there, died accidentally anyway. One day I was there working this girl. She was there with her daddy, and they was on the 5th floor. She went up to the 17th floor and was waving over the balcony like, "Hey, daddy, look at me." And she slipped and fell and died.
It's real life?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Y'all remember that when he came home and said it was all over the news? It was.
I didn't see her body. By the time I heard about it, I went and looked. They had covered her body up. Like
there was a rail, and she's.
But her pieces were everywhere, wasn't it? Like
pieces.
It was brain matter everywhere, and her leg came off. Yeah, they had to change out all the bushes in there. But anyway.
Oh my God.
I didn't see her, but one day, about a few days later, when I went to work, I was walking up to my desk. I had a desk by the window. I turned up the aisle to go to where my desk was at, and there was a ghost girl standing at the window, looking out the window. He had on a turquoise skirt and a cream-colored sweater.
That was the same girl.
So I asked my partner who had seen her when she first hit the ground, what did she have on? And that's what she had on. So then, a few days after that, I was getting ready to go to work in the morning, and I felt the spirit walk up on me, and I don't know how I knew it was her, but she said real aggressively, "Get my daddy." And I was like, I said, "Get your dad." I was brushing my teeth, in my mind, I'm like, "Get your daddy? Get your daddy for what?" And she say, "I just want him to know I'm all right." And I say, "Huh?" Even though I heard her, but you know how when you don't believe something, you be like, "Huh?" I said, "Huh?" And then she say, "I just want him to know I'm okay." She changed all right to okay. I couldn't believe that. Yeah. She ran up.
Did you tell him? I hope you told him.
No, you can't. Like, what am I going to do this?
he didn't even know his daddy.
I didn't know the man.
I mean, the girl's daddy.
So I would have told that man.
Yeah, if I knew him, I would have told him.
She told me she wanted me to tell you she was.
Yeah, if I knew who he was, I would have told him. Here, buddy. Yeah, yeah. I wonder if
Was she black? Is she black?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was black.
Mm-hmm.
She slipped.
She was special needs
I don't
too.
know if
I think she was special needs.
Yeah,
like,
I think that was
yeah,
the
because I was like, how you slip over a rail?
Yeah, that was sad.
get the juice. He about to drop it.
But one time before, I was paralyzed, and I could hear. Because when you be paralyzed, you can still hear everything. You just can't move. So I could hear, sound like somebody had started up a diesel truck right outside of the window. That's what it sounded like. It was real low, grumbling and growling. I thought it was a diesel truck. And then I was just sitting there. I couldn't move, and I'm listening to it. And then I realized that's not no truck. That's a lion at the foot of the bed. A lion. Like, I ain't never been that close to a lion, but if you would be that close to a lion, that was a lion at the foot of the bed. A gigantic one. In the spirit world.
So animals.
Yeah.
Spirit. What? Me?
Just like I told you when I opened my eyes and seen them rats running on my body, there was a lion sitting at the foot of my bed.
You ain't never seen Whitney?
No. In a dream one time, yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What was it like? Were you sad? Because like that
Yeah, I
whole
was
day
sad.
you were playing the game.
Yeah, I was mad and sad.
Lala, you came. I can't believe you told me like that. You
Tell you like
told
what?
me that Whitney died.
Oh yeah,
so
when you
happily.
first came.
You said
Really?
Whitney died. I was like, I couldn't even like really.
Oh no, because I think
comprehend,
I
like,
was
what you
excited to
said.
see you. And
That's
But
why
that was
I
the first thing that
Whitney
you said
died.
though. You said Whitney died.
I said it like that.
Yes, you said it like that. I went to my room.
Mama thought
had
I was
to-
gonna be mad.
I
at
thought
her.
Lele
You
was
thought-
playing.
I had never even felt like that about a dog. Like an
thought
animal.
Lele
I
was
didn't think
playing.
that I could have those feelings towards an animal. It was almost like a person had died. Like I had this stomach ache that I had never had in my life before. It just sat right here for about a week.
Well, let's catch him up.
It
Really?
felt
They don't know what we're
so
talking about.
bad. Like
Bobby got
I had a
let me
sick.
tell
I'm
you.
not done. I had a sick stomach ache for about a week. It hurt so bad. Like I didn't know like you could physically hurt like that. Like when something died, I didn't know you could physically hurt.
You
Can I
could
tell them what
physically
happened?
hurt.
Bobby got the next door neighbor dog pregnant, and they had puppies, and they gave us one. It looked like a black version of Bobby, and we named her Whitney.
She was gorgeous.
Aww.
And we lived right in front of some woods, or right behind some woods. And there was like a fox or a wolf. We seen the fox in the backyard one night. Remember, you thought it was a dog. You was like, "Ooh, look at this exotic dog." No,
I
baby,
thought it was a dog, y'all.
That's a fox.
I thought it was an exotic, expensive dog.
The other puppy used to come to the door and bark to get Whitney. They would go outside and play, and they started going under the fence, running through a rabbit trail, I think. And then one day something got her, and you was outside and you heard her yelping for help. It was
Yeah, the last thing I had heard was, oh, she went, oh, and they must have just was carrying her away. I don't know. It was pretty sad.
So, whatever it was, ate the neighbor's dog. They had two of them and ate one.
Really?
I mean, it's kind of off subject, but yeah.
Yeah. So, why did you have to tell them that?
Because they didn't, y'all just started, when Whitney died, they like, Whitney Houston? Who?
I mean,
like,
oh, tell us your
I'm
dream.
very aware of people's mind state. They didn't know what y'all was talking about.
Because you said our dog died.
What was your dream about Whitney?
Oh, like, I think she was licking my face or something. All happy and stuff.
Ooh, I'm ashy.
She was so pretty, y'all. Oh, my God. It was the dog that I always wanted. She was a black. She was this color right here. Looked just like Bobby, but little.
But do y'all remember anything else about your ghosts at the house?
No. At what house?
We got to go,
Town
y'all.
home.
We got to go. We got to go. It's about to cut off.
Really?
Yep. Anyway, y'all, I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Oh, tell them what we were. She's a zebra. I'm Minnie Mouse, and this is
Minion.
She's a minion. Show on the top. Look, y'all, isn't that cute? Is that an eyeball? Yeah, it's an eyeball. Anyway, so yeah, we hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Y'all, please do what? Thumbs up this video. Subscribe if you haven't already for everyday videos. Everyday videos. All right.
Hold on. I got one more.
Ow.
When I was 13, I was sleeping on my stomach and I got paralyzed. And
Something jumped on your back. You about to tell that one?
because I told you before, huh? Something was on my back as if it was sitting on my back like this, riding back and forth going.
Oh my God.
I swear. If anybody got something funny to say in the comment section, I hope it come and ride you tonight.
Oh my God. Anyway, hope to see you guys on tomorrow. Peace. Mwah, mwah, mwah. We love y'all. Bye. Happy Halloween, y'all.
I know my friends gonna watch this and they gonna be like, what in the world is they talking about? They're gonna be laughing their butt off.
All I know is don't come to me with that crazy stuff.
Everything we just said is true, so.
Yeah, nothing's made up.
And I started to believe that paralysis, whatever that teacher told me, I started to believe it for a little bit. But also, when I was in school, like 2 weeks ago or a week ago, I was putting my head down like I was falling asleep, and something came and tapped me, and I asked one girl that was right here, did you just tap me? And Layla was right there, did you tap me? And then this boy over here, I was like, did you tap me? And they was like, no. And then so I put my head down again, and I was like falling asleep, and it happened again. It was like, I guess it was like, hey, get up, do your work. But that was kind of scary.